Welcome back to my rose garden. Today I want to give you a year 2 update on my cream veranda. And this year things feel a bit interesting. Last year this rose didn't do that well, and looking back I think it really came down to two things. I wasn't watering enough and I definitely wasn't feeding enough. This year, I intentionally grouped all my dwarf roses, including Cream Veranda and Bolero, into the same bed. The reason is I wanted to control the setup, same location, same conditions, and really focus on fixing those two things that I didn't do well last year, just to see what would happen. Now, fast forward to late April, and you can already tell the difference. The foliage, just look at this. It's super lush, really green, and most importantly, it's clean. I am not seeing any major disease issues right now, which is already a big improvement. Now the stems. They are getting longer, but they are still pretty thin. If I compare them to something like Princess Charlotte de Monaco in the background, they are definitely more on the delicate side, almost like toothpick thin. So from a cutting flower perspective, they are not quite there yet. But where this rose really stands out is the buzz. It is absolutely loaded. There's no other rose in this garden producing buzz like this one. And what I love is how fast it rebounds. After I deadhead, I'm seeing new blooms again in about 2.5 weeks. And the blooms themselves are bigger this year, which I really think comes down to consistent watering, plus the rain we have been getting since mid-April. But the biggest shift for me has been feeding. In late winter, I did alfalfa and some granular fertilizers directly in the soil, and after that I switched to mostly liquid feeding, things like seaweed fertilizer, and I have been doing that consistently on a weekly, bi-weekly basis, and I can tell you it makes a huge difference. The plant just bounces back so much faster, even after dealing with thrips and the rose softfly earlier this season. So if you have ever heard that roses don't need much water or feeding, I would honestly question that, because from what I'm seeing here, they really do. Overall, it's still a compact rose. Even though it's growing a bit taller, the stems are not long enough yet for cutting. But performance-wise, it's just so much stronger compared to year 1. One small habit that has been working really well for me is that every time I deadhead, I feed, either into the soil or as a foliar spray. And after it rains, I'll usually spray the leaves, sometimes just plain water, sometimes it's a light baking soda mix, just to keep everything clean and help prevent things like black spot. So if I had to sum up what I learned so far going into year 2, it would be this. Roses are actually heavy feeders, if you didn't know this already. Watering consistency directly affects bloom size. Liquid feeding helps them recover and rebloom faster. And don't judge your plant too early. Year 1 doesn't tell the full story. So yeah, this is Cream Veranda Year 2. Definitely happier and definitely stronger. I'm really curious to see how it performs going into summer. So thank you for spending the time with me today. I hope you found some value from this video, whether it's tips or just my learning experience. I really appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one.